Beerzerker here. How y'all doing tonight? Carlsberg. This is Danish beer. 5% water, barley hops, as someone tells us. I'm assuming that's going to be pale lager. What do you think? Appropriate stein here. Alright. So as for color, it's typically paler than normal. It's a very creamy head in there. There's a dish soap type bubbles, medium bubbles in there. And the top is very fine and creamy. Not getting a whole ton of hops. It smells nice and kind of mellow. Not too offensive. This should be good. Kind of a neat flavor in the back. That's awesome. Oh, I bought a bunch of really weird beer tonight. I picked a bunch of Asian beers, like the Tiger and the Asahi. And I bought a sixer, a Red Stripe. I'd never tried that before. And I drank one earlier, and I thought I was gonna die. It was a headache. It's awful stuff, but I'll review that, so check out the Red Stripe review. I'll be doing that soon. It's in my fridge. And so I went for this one because I thought it would be safe, and it's pretty good. You start to get a little bit of hops now. They're kind of bitter, kind of melded in there good, with the barley flavors in the middle, and slightly bitter, malty aftertaste. Let's see here. I may need it's like a Euro lager because it is a Euro lager, right? Yeah, the hops are right in the middle with the maltiness just fused together. Just fused together. It's lacing a bit. It's not really offensive. It's way higher quality than most of your domestic lagers, that's for damn sure. Maybe not the very best one I've ever had, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of toffee bitterness in there, a little musky kind of, a little peaty maybe in the back. It's not overly sweet. It's got a pretty good mouthfeel. It's a little tingly up front, like it's a. If you had those lagers, it's a little bit tingly with like your Pilsner style hop kind of thing. So it's, you know, it's an easy drinking beer. Yes, it's got that little bit of hops like a lot of the Pilsners have. I imagine this is basically a Pilsner as far as I can tell. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Maybe if it was brewed with hard water, maybe, but it's still pretty good. Yep, Sierra Lager with a little bit of bitter. It's all I can say. I'm not really picking up a whole lot of alcohol. It's just flat out typical. Um, there's a lot of worse beer out there than this in the lager universe for sure. This lace pretty good. There's still a head on it, which is pretty good for a lot of lagers. Yeah, the little bit of bitterness is a bit odd to me, and the mouthfeel is a little bit tingly. Other than that, that's like really my only complaints. So, got a pretty good aroma. It's a little bit. It's a bit of a. It's a beer with a bit of a harsh edge, just a little bit. Smooth, easy drinking. I'm not really picking up much of the sweetness. The hop's a bit dank and peaty. I don't know much else to say. I'm just gonna finish this to make sure to tell you what the last sip tastes like, because that's a bonus of the last little bit tastes real good. Doesn't really seem to be failing. That's a bonus if you got a lager that'll hold up to the bottom of the can or whatever. Yeah, pretty good. Not exactly my bag. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 11. It might be a little lower for you, maybe. It's not the greatest lager. It's not the worst. I don't know. The hops kind of bothered me a little bit. Maybe I'd have to go with 8.5. That's an 8.5 out of 11.